Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the LadyGang. I am Becca Tobin here with Jack Vanek and Keltie Knight.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
ladies.
Hello.
We all have slicked back, parted down the middle, dirty. I'm assuming my hair's filthy. Is your hair dirty?
Very disgusting.
Haven't washed my hair in 2 weeks.
I need to
Ew.
discuss 2 weeks.
Well, I haven't washed my hair since the Globes. So wait, it's been like 3 days, but then I had it 3 days dirty. Yeah, 6 days.
Good for you. I
Wow.
might be in that territory too because I don't know if I've talked about the K18 dry wash, like dry shampoo on the podcast yet.
Mm-mm.
This is not an ad. They are not paying me. They didn't even send it to me for free, but it's hair powder on steroids.
Like a dry
It's
shampoo?
it's a dry shampoo, but it's so strange because it's in a little squirt bottle. It's not aerosol. You shake it up and then you squirt it and it gets wet. And then you
Oh.
start to brush it.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
it it is crazy because like hair powder, dry shampoo only gives you like an extra, pushes you like another day maybe. Not
Barely.
barely. It's a wild, it's magic. I don't know how it works, but I highly recommend it for people who hate washing their hair like I do.
Ooh, I need to try.
Does it make it blonde? Because that's my problem is that now my roots are so dark.
No, it doesn't. It's because it sprays like a clear liquid.
Ah!
It's a
Thank you,
very
K18.
thank you,
Wow, we're
K18.
in the future.
We're in the future.
We
We're the
made it.
Jetsons.
Oh my God, we made it.
We made it.
Okay, on that note, it's time for
Good week,
Yes, it is.
bad week. Oh no.
I'll
who
go.
wants to go first? Okay.
My good week is, you guys, it's been a long time since we've done a dictionary word, like probably months and months and months. And this morning I stumbled upon one.
Mm.
It was from, I got to give credit where credit's due. I found it on TikTok. It was this father. It's called Fatherly Fits. That's his account.
Cute.
And he said that his daughter came up with it. I'm assuming she's like Gen Alpha. And the word is choppelganger. And it's combining chopped, which means ugly,
Mm-hmm.
and doppelganger, which we all know what a doppelganger
Yeah.
is. So it's when somebody is like, "Oh my God, I saw your doppelganger," but it's like the
And they're like, it's
ugliest version
Caitlyn
of you.
Jenner. And I'm like,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it?
That's your choppelganger.
That's your
Doppelganger.
choppelganger. Well, because it's so funny because, like, Jared gets this all the time. Like, all the time people will be like, "Oh my God, Jared, I found your twin." And they show him a picture and it's like the ugliest ginger I've ever seen in my entire life. It's just any ginger with long hair that's like kind of big. People are like, "Oh my God, Jared is your twin." So he gets lots of choppelgangers.
Wow. I'm trying to think if I've ever gotten a choppelganger. Mm.
I don't get like that. I look like people that much, which is a bummer. 'Cause
My
I'm
whole
like, I'd
life
love
is
to
a
know what I look like.
doppelganger. Thank you so
I am-
much for coming to my TED Talk.
I am constantly asked or mistaken for the girl she's on a show that plays a doctor. Fiona is her name, maybe? Is that her name?
Oh.
Fiona Gubelman.
Can I see a picture?
She's on, let me see. People are screaming right now.
Oh, I see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see it.
I've had people be like, I saw you on whatever, Good Doctor.
Oh.
Oh. Mhm.
And for so long, people would be like, you're so great in Good Doctor.
And you're like, thank you so much.
And
I
I'm like,
know
thank you
what?
so much. I haven't been on TV in 3 years, so this feels good.
I was gonna say, if you were on Good Doctor, you'd probably be a lot richer because that show has been on for so long. I
Yeah.
don't understand how, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it was on after The Bachelor for probably like at least like 7 years.
Yeah. It's going strong.
It's crazy. Okay, so my bad week is, I don't know why. I mean, I'm not a Keltie. I'm not Googling myself all the time, but I Googled myself for some reason the other day or the other week. And you know what? Like the first picture that comes up is now this picture. It's a screenshot of a video that we took in New York where I was showing off a Labubu. And it's like from a TikTok, but it was never a picture. But that is the first picture. Like when you Google Jack Vanek, that's the number one. Behind my beautiful headshot. And then behind the next picture is me when I was 17 years old doing a
Wow.
self-portrait in my parents' bathroom. So, and then the fourth one is the ugliest picture I've ever taken the same day that Keltie had her ugly picture taken.
You know, I do want to report, sorry, just like a small report. I did pay someone. This is so embarrassing, but I'm 2026 is the year of just doing whoever I am and not being scared about
Honesty,
it.
baby.
I did pay someone to go in and like, it's actually been great to like redo my Google and like go into my IMDb and my Wikipedia and like really look at it and like go inside. And they have worked incredibly hard to get rid of ugly picture, and it has worked.
Oh.
Except that Google replaced ugly picture
With another
not
ugly
with a
picture?
beautiful headshot, with another ugly picture. Now it's a picture of me the year that I was so obnoxious at the Grammys after I got that free diamond. And I'm like, and I'm like looking, I'm like handing, it's like a red carpet photo from Getty Images. And I'm like sticking my hand out, like stupid face. It's not a glamour shot. It's just another ugly photo. And so this is like good, no good deed goes unpunished.
It's a good reminder that we can't control everything.
No,
you know?
definitely not the internet.
Truly. I mean, it is good because there was like a lot of stuff on IMDb that like not that anyone's looking at my IMDb, but I had like my old name. I had like, it was all dancer credits. Like we needed an update. I'm happy
Yeah.
I updated it. I'm not mad at it. But the internet wants me to be ugly, and that's fine.
That's okay.
Jack, your Labubu picture reminds me of a meme that I saw towards the end of 2025, where it was like, yeah, 2025 was a weird year, but at least I didn't get a Labubu.
I mean, listen, I retired that Labubu soon after I got it. I have
Yeah.
not been using it. It was
Yeah.
definitely a flash in the pan, but
Mhm.
I mean, congrats to the Labubu inventor because that guy is rich.
Wealthy.
Wealthy.
Mm.
All
Mhm.
right. Who's next?
I'll go. Okay, so my bad week is that, we've really hit the fours. That's what my sister calls it.
Aw.
Ford's going to be 4 in February. So he's practically 4. And it is, the tantrums are like a level I can't even quite wrap my mind around or explain to anybody unless they have a 4-year-old. We were at the airport and we were flying, traveling. I was traveling with my mother-in-law and Zach, and I just needed this kid to be on his best behavior. And of course, he had a tantrum in the Austin airport. We're heading back to Atlanta and he wants a keychain. He was desperate for a keychain. And I'm trying so hard to not be the mom that just caves every time my kid wants something. I was dropping hundreds of dollars at every airport just to keep my kid from being a nightmare to others. And so I really dug my heels in on this one, and I was like, "You're not getting a keychain. Like, we're moving along. We're getting on the plane." He was in a loop, in a loop. He's the kid that gets in the loop, and you can't break him. There's nothing you can say. I bring him over to sit on this little bench. It's between the bathrooms, and I'm talking to him, and he's like stomping his foot. And he's like, "I want a keychain. I want a keychain." And this guy comes walking out of the men's bathroom that literally looked like he was a Hell's Angel
Ooh.
motorcycle, not in a hot way, leather
Oh.
daddy.
Oh. Not a leather daddy.
I'm like, Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, that's
No, no,
literally, I
no.
was like, "Oh, Charlie Hunnam was there? Tell me
No.
more." Okay.
No. He's like the guy Charlie Hunnam was based off of that wasn't hot.
Yeah.
And he's scary looking. And suddenly I see Ford catch the guy in his eye line, and he stops for a second. And then he goes back to it. And then I was so desperate. I said, "Ford, did you see that guy? That is the airport police. You are not allowed to act like this in the airport. You're not allowed. And if you don't stop, he's going to come get you, and I'm not going to be able to stop him."
Oh my God.
That's a Sheila move right there.
It worked.
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
I mean, how could it not?
But I was like, I had no other option at that point. I can't.
You didn't cave on the keychain, though. I'm proud of you.
I don't know what's worse, is getting the keychain or scarring my kid that every time he sees a man in a leather biker vest and a weird like beard, he's going to think he's going to come get him. But I felt okay because I felt like, you know what? An airport, it is stricter rules. You do need
Yeah.
to be scared straight in an airport because shit happens.
Yeah.
So, it worked. And I did tell a few mom friends. I was very ashamed, and they're all like, "Oh my God." One of my friends, my sister-in-law, her son wouldn't stop picking his nose, and she told him that there were booger police and that they would come and get you and they'd send you to booger camp, and that she was not going to be able to help. And she said she would catch him in the back seat and he'd be going for it. And she'd be
Ew.
like, "You're going to go to booger camp. Like, it's 2 weeks. It's hardcore. And I'm not going to be able to save you." And he stopped picking his boogers.
That one's worth it.
Booger camp.
Ew.
Also, I think you say booger, no? Did we have this
No.
discussion like 10 years ago?
We did. And you're the
Keltie.
only person on this planet that says
Booger?
booger. Yeah.
That
Booger.
is so insane you're still asking that question.
I'm sorry. I think it's a booger.
Okay, my
It
good
is
week.
a bugger.
My
A
good
booger?
week
Yeah.
only solidifies that Jack and I, we do have a budding business. Keltie decided to send mail to Ford. And
Oh.
I go to the mailbox. It had been a while because we'd been out of town. And of course I have, the late senders of the Christmas cards. I have like 10 more Christmas cards from people that are going to go straight in the garbage because Christmas season is over. And I'm going through it and I see this red envelope with a bunch of stickers. And I'm like, who is the tacky person who sent their Christmas card with a bunch of stickers? And it is addressed. Hold on, Jack.
Oh my God.
It's so funny. Hold on.
I think I put Tobin by
Yeah,
accident.
you wrote Ford Tobin. And I just laughed so hard because I just felt like only Keltie, after knowing me for 15 years,
Yeah.
would not have realized that my kid's last name is not, in fact, Tobin.
I actually don't change a last name. I don't believe in it.
Wait, can you see it?
Yeah.
Ford Tobin. Ford Tobin. He loved it. There was a card in there. There's a little butterfly that like flies on its own. And a patch. You sent him a patch that said Space Cadet, and he demanded within 5 minutes that it be ironed onto his T-shirt. So he has it.
Oh, that's cute.
And I just felt like it made his day. It brought me 5 minutes of peace and happiness. And so good job, Keltie.
You're
Very
very
cute.
welcome. And also, I have so many stickers. I need to use them, and I feel like I found my audience. But also, I don't believe in changing. I know that his last. I know that Emily, our friend Emily's child, is Dalton Carlington. Like I know that, but like Dalton
He's-
Loftus forever. Like I'm
I
not
get it.
changing your name. Like you stay in my phone as your maiden name. Like I don't
Yeah.
even. Some of these people, I don't even know their married name. I'm not doing it.
I mean, to be
understand.
honest, the kid should have the woman's last name. I still don't understand that. We're the
Amen.
ones who birthed it and carried
Amen.
it and take care of it.
Yeah.
I mean, not me yet, but I would assume as so.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just they should. And
It's
you
kinda
know,
fucked up.
it is fucked up.
All right. So I have like a lot to report. I have a bad
I'm sure
week
you do.
of epic proportions. So we've just finished the Golden Globes, but I want to take you back to the Critics' Choice Awards. I was canceled by an entire country. I want to shout out Brazil. I am apologizing to Brazil. And I want to tell you a little bit of the story just so you know how Keltie it is, because I know Brazil and how powerful they are, and they're like the best fan bases in the world. Like I think both of you in your like different careers have probably gotten to like come to Brazil. Like
Oh,
people,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Brazil is like they love pop culture. And so I knew that. And so there was this hijinks that I was going to give out an award on the red carpet. And it was going to be to the star Wagner Moura from The Night Agent. And so I like did all this behind the scenes. I called his publicist the night before. And I was like, hey, by the way, like, what do you know? Like, let's make this big moment. I want to make Brazil so happy. I went over the moon for Brazil. I was like, this is such a great movie. Like, I want to make it a big moment. And we had it all prepped out. Then it's actually we're on the red carpet and shit's hitting the fan. Live TV is insane. Like, I can't explain it. It was so crazy. And they're like, we're just going to give the award to the director. And I was like, no, I'm prepped to like give it to the star. Like, we know he's going to speak Portuguese. I'm going to talk about what a beautiful language it is. Like, I have a whole steez. And they're like, no, you have to give it to the director. I'm like, okay. And they're like, you have a minute 30. And I'm like, a minute 30 is no time, guys.
Yeah.
It is no time.
No time.
So what I did is I start and I talk about the movie with him. So the director is talking about the movie. And obviously it's a director. He's not media trained. I mean, he's a lovely man. He's super smart. But like, stars are really good at talking in sound bites. They
Mhm.
understand that like you get 15 seconds to say your piece and then you got to move on.
Mhm.
He was a little long-winded because he's like a director and he's talking about it, and I hadn't prepped him. I hadn't pre-interviewed him. Like there's no prep. So then they're like, okay, award. They're in my ear, award. So I hand the award and they're like, hard rap. So in television, when you are in your ear, you're doing live TV, there's like different kind of raps, right? There's like wrap it up, 15 seconds, they'll count you down. When you hear hard rap,
Ugh.
It is like the 911. It is like you don't know what's going on. The sound could be out, the video's out, someone died, like there's a bomb. Like
Oh,
you don't
no.
I know that sounds crazy, but like it's like the TV world of like you don't f with a hard rap,
Right.
Yeah.
okay? And it basically when someone says hard rap, it means you have 4 seconds to get out. Like that is it. And so he goes hard rap and I'm like so I literally was like congratulations and then I was like and then I read go to prompter and get us out. It got clipped as I just went, gave the award, and then didn't let him speak. So that is what's all over the internet. I mean,
Ugh.
my friend in Hong Kong called me.
Oh, no.
Mm-mm.
Sharon Stone called me. She was
Oh,
like, "What?"
no.
She goes, "What have you done?" She's like, "You can't go to the Globes. You need to pretend someone died and stay home. This is how
No
bad it
way.
is." And I'm like
Oh,
crying. It's horrible. And I was like, that's the internet. Like I know we know this all the time, but it's like
yeah.
the public sees what the clip is, right? So they didn't see me talk about the movie for a minute and a half before with this guy. They just saw me give the award and act like he didn't get a chance. I mean, listen, it was not eloquent. It was not my best work. Like you know,
But that's also, like, it's not really something that you should be doing, you know? Like,
that was
it
the
put
whole
you in a
conversation.
uncomfortable, yeah, situation.
That was the thing. They were like, people were also mad at the awards. They were like, should we be putting out awards on the red carpet? Like, it just feels like you should get your moment to shine. But there's just so many awards. They do it at the Grammys too. It's like the telecast would be 8 hours long if they gave out every single
Yeah.
award, you know? So it's like they either need to do a full pre-show or anyway.
Mm.
So that was terrible, and it's been very hard on my soul because, you know, when you get canceled, the rule is you're not allowed to say anything. So I wanna, like, be replying to every person being like, "But did you see the whole interview?" And they're not letting me, and then they wouldn't let me put up the other interview, so it's been pretty horrible. But the ratings were up, so that's great. And, so that's my bad week. My good week is that I was very, proud that I got my dress finished in time for Critics' Choice, and I got to wear a dress made by a drag queen, and, it was ridiculous, and I loved it, and I feel like I am no longer going to be borrowing dresses or trying to wear Prada. I'm just going to literally wear stupid clothes. I don't care anymore. I'm
You
done.
looked great.
No, the dress was amazing.
Did you
Yeah, I
like it?
agree.
It looked
Yes.
so good on you, and your tan was insane.
Your
A
tan
little
was
too tan. A little
tanning.
too
No,
Oh,
tan.
I loved it.
I
I
thought it
loved
was
it.
good.
Really?
Yeah,
It
you
was
can pull
perfect.
off a very dark tan.
I think on the carpet, it's great. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
I was like, I needed one more shower, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it just and then, Eileen, like, sprayed the, like, sparkle spray, and I did not like this. I feel like an old lady, like, trying to put a sparkle spray on, but anyway, I did the sparkle spray, and then everyone was like, "What's the sparkle spray?" I'm like, "Jesus, okay, I guess that's happening." So then, just, like, to go in a little more, then we got, Justin and I were presenting, which was so exciting, and we walk out, and you know the Louboutin sorry, this is gonna sound you okay. So you know when you wear an expensive shoe and they line it with the satiny leather? Like, when you
Mhm.
get a
Mhm,
Jessica
mhm.
Simpson from Macy's pump, the inside is, like, plastic,
Sticky
right?
leather. Yeah, sticky
It's
leather.
sticky, and so your foot really sticks to it. But these
Yeah.
expensive shoes, they use, like, a real, actual, like, patent leather on the inside, which is what makes them so uncomfortable, which we hate shoes. So we're going to walk out, and I was like, "Hey, can I hold your hand, like, as we walk out?" And he's like, "Yeah, for sure." And he goes, "Don't fall." I'm like, "Yeah, I won't." And so we're walking out to present. This is a big deal because they never let, like, regular normie people present. It's always stars.
Yeah.
And my foot was sweaty and it slipped out of the Louboutin. And
Oh,
s
shit.
and so I tripped a little and, that was embarrassing, but what was more embarrassing is that the next day I had to go to a big meeting because they just launched the new E, and it's like all the bosses, all the executives, and the head of everything, Val, she's like, "We had such a great night at Critics' Choice. It was amazing." And then this happened. She took my, reel from Instagram of me falling and put it up on the big screen for everyone to rewatch. Now, I loved the attention and I was like,
Of
I really made a
course.
moment. And I literally was like, we're launching a new company. You guys need press. Like, you're welcome.
Mhm.
But I did not, I wanted to just be cool. But the reason I slipped is I was looking for Ariana and I was thinking about you guys because I always text Ariana. Sorry, I'm going on a spiral, but you know, like I DM'd Ariana and I DM'd her before Critics and I was like, see you at Critics. I didn't get a response.
Oh
And I
my
knew I
god.
needed to make eye contact with her. And I tried looking for and I
You're
slipped.
insane.
That's what you were thinking?
Yes, I was
Oh
literally
my
walking
God.
out looking where Ariana was.
You're insane.
I want to just tell you one last thing. I want to know from people. I think I've injured a rib from wearing that corset. It was so tight
You're
and
probably
like,
bruised.
oh my God. Okay, that's it.
Wow.
Well, the trip wasn't bad at all. I feel
No,
like it was just like a little
a ditty,
diddly.
a diddly, a little did, a little nothing. It was fine.
It was a shuffleball change.
It was just a little.
But Justin's thing he posted, I think it was a couple days ago, where he said, I've been saving rich women my whole career.
Yeah. It was so funny. Well, it was interesting because we were presenting nothing. Like we presented awards that happened before. And a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, they had given us the script and it was like, hi, we're Keltie and Justin. Here's some awards we're giving out. And we called each other and we're like, no, ma'am. We will not be
Spice
coming
it
out.
up.
We will not be coming out on stage and doing a teleprompter read. And it just became more of a thing so that by the time I got there that day, he's like, okay, so now I'm going to hide some scissors in my pants and we're going to do a whole bit. And I was like,
Oh
damn,
my
like we
God.
went from nothing to like making it the most insane. But it was really fun. And yeah, it was great. I love award season. The Golden Globes we got to talk about too, but I've talked enough. So I'll save that for next week. But
Okay.
it was amazing. And okay, when we come back, Becca needs to talk about the toxic mom group.
The Lady Gang.
Okay, we are back. LadyGang. There have been 2 things people are like, please talk about this. 1 is heated rivalry, and 2 is a toxic mom group. Becca Tobin, what do you know about this toxic mom group?
I don't know a lot of the inner workings of the toxic mom group. For those of you who have been under a rock, Ashley Tisdale did an article with The Cut, and she talked about how she's in this mom group, and it started to become very high school, very like cliquey, blah, 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 blah. She didn't name any names. She just kind of did this whole thing, and I can see both sides. I can understand why this is where she is in her life. This is the moment that she's at in her life. A young mom with young kids. Your world revolves around your kids. So then your world becomes your friend group. And I think she was just trying to, and it's relatable. It's so many women deal with this as they become moms and navigate the mom groups. And so I understand why she did it, but what I don't understand is that somebody in her life should have told her the internet sleuths of America, of the world, are so incredible that they're going to know within 3 seconds that this article comes out exactly who you're talking about.
They don't even need to be incredible. It's very obvious.
Right. But I don't think when you're in that, you think about that. You know, I don't think
she's like, I'll just be anonymous.
Right. I don't think she understands the level at which people are watching her. And that era, the Hillary Duffs and the Ashley Tisdales, like they still have such hardcore stans that there are people still so invested in their every move on social media. So everybody put it together. There's this group of women. Mandy Moore is one of them. Hillary Duff's another. Gabi, who's this incredible chef, and a few other women in LA. I don't know what happened. I think what happens is that sometimes you just don't vibe with people, right?
Yeah.
It could be the type of thing where I was bitching about how some moms don't watch their kids closely enough. Like maybe there was a differences in how you're going to be around your kids or raise your kids or whatever. I understand she was feeling hurt and she pulled a Keltie and she wanted to get it out there. No press is bad press. And now the world has put it together that it is, in fact, this group of friends of other famous women. Now, let me tell you, I don't think there's any loser. There's no loser in this group to me. Not one, except for Hillary Duff's husband. I think it is so gross when husbands jump in and get petty, especially since Ashley did not name names. If Ashley had come out and said Hillary was said person being a mean girl, I would understand the husband coming to her defense. But I really am rubbed the wrong way when a man inserts himself like this, and it's solely for him to get attention.
Well, number one, allegedly Hillary commented on something saying that she wasn't involved in this at all and it wasn't that friend group. And then her husband posted about it.
Confirmed it.
Which is okay. Well, now that doesn't make sense. But the thing about her husband that I will caveat is he is a shit stirrer. Like,
Mhm.
that's what he does on Twitter. All he does is like stir the pot. He always inserts himself into things. So, like, it's not as like surprising that he would do that in that situation as like a normal husband.
Right.
Well,
But
it's not
it's
like Jared Monaco just doing it. He's
no,
always like
he's like a little shit.
he's taking the piss out of Hollywood all the time. Like
Yeah.
he's,
Yeah.
so yes. But I
It's
don't know. I
gross. I
just
mean, I
feel
wouldn't
like
want
I
my
the
don't
husband
moms
like
doing
are
it.
the
he
moms
attacked a woman. He
yeah.
attacked a
I think the
woman.
moms are
He called her
off limits.
self-obsessed or whatever he said, something about her being self-absorbed, and I think that's so tacky. I would be
Yeah.
so upset with my husband whether or not I got along with this person, we had a falling out, whatever the thing is. He then it's like she goes low and then he goes lower, and I think it's actually really gross when a man comments on something like this, and also it's like it's offensive. It's offensive for what he said about her. I don't like it at all.
Well, it's literally just giving, like, mom talk, like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, like,
Yes.
that's what their husbands do. So it's like
Yes.
giving, like, reality show, like, dumbass husband drama, dad talk kinda shit.
Yeah, no, I agree. If Andy Cohen didn't invite you to the reunion, you're not invited to speak. I'm sorry. Like, do you know what I
Bingo.
mean?
Mhm.
I will say I read the article. I read the
Mm,
entire thing.
mm,
Ooh.
Um, it is a whole lot of nothing. Like,
mhm.
she didn't really say anything at all, which I thought was interesting because 'cause I'm like, the motive for me is interesting because 'cause I'm like, "Why did you do this?" Like, what was the point of you writing this article? What did you want out of it? Because for me, it wasn't, like, introspective or a reveal or really it was, like, surface level, so I was like,
Mhm.
I just wonder, like, what the thought process was of, like, what you thought you were getting out of it, because I assume as you're putting something out there, like, it's gonna be, like, a shitstorm, or maybe she didn't.
I think this is just me assuming. Sometimes when you have a team of people and you have these meetings, everybody's like, what are you doing these days? What can we like put out? What can we promote? What can we do?
Yeah,
And it's like she's in a really boring spot in her life. I'm in it myself. And
yeah.
so the biggest things in your life are like the things with your kids and your friends. So I think that they were trying to make this meal out of something, but then she's also smart enough to keep it, well, not smart
Mm-mm.
enough, but thought she was being smart by keeping it as vague as possible, so it was kind of a nothing sandwich that turned into then, like, something
A
so much
shitstorm.
bigger because of the internet. I personally, I like Ashley a lot. I know a handful of the girls in the mom group. I like them a lot. I don't know. I've never met a mean girl in this mix.
I know that's
So
what's crazy is that I've been really and listen, I'm press. I'm not friends with them, so everyone's nice to me, but like Hillary's so lovely. Mandy Moore is like a gem. Like Ashley's really nice. And it's a strange, like, I don't know. Maybe that's the hidden. Like, maybe that's the hidden. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like there's no outward, like, actual, like, cunt in that group that I've seen, you know?
Well, she did, like, in the article, she was like multiple times she had referenced the same idea where she's like, "I'm not saying that anybody is a bad person, well, maybe except for one."
oh,
Like, she
yes.
was
Ugh.
alluding to that there is maybe like a
It's
queen
probably a
bee.
non-famous. It's the
Mhm,
brunette.
mhm.
It's the brunette in the red leggings on the
It's a
side.
non-famous,
It's a non-famous. Like, it's a
without a
non
doubt.
and she's the shit stirrer, and she's
I
just mean. Probably rich, probably super rich, has nothing to lose, doesn't even need the fame because she's so rich,
Yeah,
and she's just like the girl with the yacht and the plane that everyone, like, latches onto. I can see it. Oh my god, I could write it.
you could.
I, like, don't think that I the idea to me of, like, a half famous friend group and then, like, a non famous half is so weird to me. Like, I don't think I'd want to be a
But they're
part of that.
famous in their own
But
right.
that's
Like,
Well, they're
our friend group in
rich.
Austin. That's our friend group in Austin. I would say not that we're famous, but there is a
Yeah.
handful of women who have been
notables.
notables,
Yeah.
and then there's a whole other handful of women who have no desire to be and never have been.
Yeah.
Because
Interesting.
you know, the what is it? The great
Equalizer?
equalizer is motherhood.
Yeah.
So I think that's sort of a little bit of what it is. And also, it's hard to find a bunch of famous women that aren't a pain in the ass. So you can't just have all famous women being friends in a mom group
Yeah,
because
you
that would
got to
be
have some people that are just
explosive.
bringing the charcuterie.
Yes.
Yes, that
Yeah.
word.
Well,
Charcuterie.
because Christina Perry is friends with Ashley, and she's been at a bunch of her mom stuff. And I literally was like, Christina, are you in the mom group? And she's like, you're the 5th person to write me. She's like, I'm not a part of the mom group. I was like, God damn it, you're so boring.
I need some inside info.
I do think
Yes.
it's crazy the amount of people that reached out wanting to know what was going on. Like, it's
Well,
so
no,
wild.
it's because I mean, and again, it's like the motive behind this. Obviously, we covered this on the first degree, which is why I'm talking like this. I'm like, what's the motive? But it's like, what was the way that you're like vague enough that like people are it's the perfect
Yeah.
situation for
And
people
she's
to
not
want to
like
like dig into Reddit.
she's not selling a book. Like, I'm going after people in my book, but like, and sometimes I'm naming names, and then sometimes it's like vague, and it's like you'll be able to figure it out. But like, I'm selling a book. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
she's
what's the
selling
point?
Maybe she's
her
starting a podcast or writing a book or doing like there could be
something.
something
She needs to,
coming.
yeah,
But
like drudge
her
up some kind of energy.
that brand at Target that she has, Freshly or whatever it
Freshy. It's
is
so good.
so successful.
Yeah.
Like, she's making she does not need this money. And her
No.
husband is so hot. I
Yeah.
mean,
He
there's just so
is?
many thoughts.
Mhm.
Oh,
We need to move on to Heated Rivalry. Have you watched it?
nope.
No.
Neither one of you?
No. Oh, so sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give the girls what they want.
Give them what they want, Keltie.
First of all,
Is this the
uh,
one based on the book? Sorry
it's
for us
yes,
dummies.
it's
Okay.
Hockey Smut. It's Hockey Smut.
Mm.
And it's a Canadian show. And which we're so excited about. And I watched the first episode with Chris. It's about these two guys, and they both are like, one is like the Tom Brady and one is like the underdog. And they play on opposite teams and they fall in love, and they're both closeted. And I watched the first episode with Chris, and he turns to me after. I mean, there's so much sex, there's so much gay sex. And I think as a straight woman, I'm going to be like, do I want to watch gay sex? And like, if I want to watch gay sex, normally I would go to like girl on girl porn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's something about these men. Number one, they're fucking hot. Number two, they like love each other. And there's just such a. Anyway, Chris turns to me and goes, you told me this was a show about hockey. I said, this is not a
That's how
show
you
about
get
hockey.
'em.
But what it is that it is such a beautiful story. And like, I understand why the books would have been so popular, because there's so many books now in the smut world that are like about fairies and
Yeah.
princesses. And like,
Mhm.
you don't even have to be like, it doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl anymore. Like, it's like everyone's just love is love, right? But I do think that like for so long, we're like, we love our gay friends. We love like all these people, but gay people have been placed in this like, they're the Ross Matthews. They're
Yes.
like the funny sidekick.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
to
yeah.
watch a show that is just about two men and their deep, deep love for each other, I don't know, it is the most romantic thing I've ever watched in my life. Like, I am obsessed with them, and now I'm obsessed with their fame. Like, it's so crazy. This guy, Connor Story, who he was like literally presenting the Golden Globe nominations, and he was like, 8 months ago, I was a waiter. Like, it's that
Cool.
story where you're watching like
Wow.
two guys, they like were no one. They got in the like, nobody's like, I can't wait to get put in the Hockey Smut show in Canada. Like, you're like, I want to be on The Good Doctor. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like, you think, okay, I'll just take this until I get my big break. And then this is their big break is
Are they
just like,
both gay in real life?
neither has publicly confirmed.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
So yeah.
And they were both like nobodies?
I mean, kind of. Yeah.
Jack, how dare you? Everybody's somebody.
Everybody's somebody. But they like, the guy, sorry, Hudson Williams, who plays, like, the underdog guy, was on Fallon, and he was, like, literally talking about, like, his garment that he had to wear on his dick, and it was
Oh.
Mhm.
it's
It's a
like
dance
what
belt.
it's a dance belt, but it was like watching us when we first started the podcast. Like, they have no idea what they're doing. Like, they don't know to not say the thing. So
Right.
they're just like feral. Like, he's just
Cute.
like, then you have to take your berries and like put them in. Like, it's like when Jennifer Lawrence got famous and you were like, oh my God, it's so refreshing because like this is not a Nepo baby that came
Right.
up in Hollywood.
Yeah.
This is not a child actor that has been trying to be cool since she was 7. They're just like, holy yeah, I'm gonna wear pants and it's unbelievable. I really believe that everyone should be watching it.
I'll
I
watch
know.
it.
I do wanna watch it.
It's a really, really, really good show. And and I just like I love their love. And the sex is
Cute.
hot. Like, I don't know. I'm like, is this turning me on? And then it is.
I
I'm
have
like,
to say, in this point in my life, I don't find any sex hot on TV. Like, it's been a while. I'm trying to remember the last time that I watched something where I was excited about the sex and I didn't want it to just end.
I think
Well,
you're
it's
gonna
usually
like this.
uncomfortable if you're
Yeah.
watching it with anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like it.
Okay.
Okay, last thing. Becca, you have a birthday coming up.
Mhm.
Do you have your plans? Do you have your coat? Like, can we get an
She's
update
going to New
on
York.
No, we
I'm
know we're
going to
going
New
to New York.
York.
Are you what
Mhm.
have you made like what's going on?
I'm very excited. I'm going to New York. So 2 of our best friends that uh, now live in Miami, John and Joey. They like when we lived in LA, they were our people, right? So their daughter's our goddaughter. We just have not seen each other in so long. They both work really hard and they travel a lot and life and kids. And so it's probably been 3 years since we've seen like our closest friends. And they texted me a week ago and they said, "Hey, we just booked our flight and our hotel. See you in New York."
Oh, cute.
So I cried. I cried because I felt like this is just kind of the perfect thing of what I want to do on my birthday. And then obviously when I'm in New York, there's all of my friends that are in New York. There's my friend Erica that's in New York who has a baby that I get to see. And then Leah's in New York that I get to go see her and the babies and my friend Kat. And it's all people that I don't get to see regularly that are such a huge part of my life or have been such a huge part of my life. I don't know, it's just like it feels right. I love my friends in Austin. They're some of my favorite people, but there's something about like the 40th birthday where it's sort of all encompassing of your whole life. And so it's nice that it's sort of bringing in all of these people from all my life.
The OGs.
So,
Do you have your
geez,
outfits planned?
I actually don't have them fully planned yet, like I'm going to, but I was talking about how I wanted like a chic winter coat, right? I
Yeah.
want something and I couldn't find anything, or if I found something, it was $1 million. And Haley, our manager, messaged me and she sent me a link to this brand called Naked Wardrobe. Do you
Oh,
know
I love
them?
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have such good coats.
They have the chicest.
They
So
have really good, like, fur ones, like
they're
faux
sending
fur
me, like, a
ones.
faux fur, like a chocolate brown faux fur, and then there's
Ugh.
this clutch, this, like, faux fur massive chocolate
Cute.
clutch. So, I'm doing a chocolate moment because also apparently to the young people, black is out. So,
Oh, okay.
we're having to
Brown.
do brown. Brown
Okay.
it is.
Check.
And I'm really excited. Like, it feels good. The thought of having a party was really overwhelming to me. The thought of going on some crazy trip and being away from my kid for too long. Also, I didn't want to bring my kid because that's what fun is that? So
Womp
it's good.
womp.
Womp womp.
Yay. Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Now,
Thank you.
will you stop and take a goddamn picture of yourself in these cute outfits? Please.
She's gonna have to
Yes.
because she's getting the clothes for free.
That's true.
You're
No,
right.
I will.
Okay.
I've been trying to share more on Instagram because
I noticed you're back.
thank you. I'm
She's
liking it.
linking.
I'm linking because I feel like I actually really do love telling people about things that I love. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I was like Instagram shy for a while, but I'm back. So yeah, I'll take some pictures. I'll tell Zach for my birthday what he needs to do is be patient with me and take some hot pictures of me.
Yeah.
Um, and just one
I want
last
a
thing.
carousel.
Okay,
Here.
fine.
I want a
Fine.
carousel.
I
You
need
have
that camera.
20 you
I
have
need that
20
Canon.
photos. You have
Mhm.
20 photos
Oh,
that you can
Jesus.
provide us from your birthday
What's that
weekend.
good
That's too
camera you
many.
have that makes you look like
The
Giselle?
G7X is the Canon one.
Maybe I need that. Okay.
Ugh.
I'm just gonna one last thing. So my whole life, I've always heard friends and just people older than me hit 40 and say something about it just feels great. Like it's just I'm so happy to hit 40. And all that whole time, I was like, it feels like there's no way. This whole walk to 40 feels like walking the plank. To me, up until this moment, I have felt like everybody's bullshitting. Nobody could have meant that because 40 for a woman is scary, parts of it. But I have to say, there is not one single ounce of me, and I swear, I'm the most cynical, horrible person on the planet. There's not 1 ounce of me that is dreading being 40 and that isn't excited to be in this chapter, which is crazy to feel.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. Because I'm right behind you.
Yeah. Trust me, I really thought everyone was full of shit. I was like, these old bitches just want me to feel like they're still getting it.
You're like, oh, it's good luck when it rains on your wedding day. It's just like me.
Yes.
You want that.
Lemons out of lemonade or lemonade out
Yeah.
of lemons. But no, it's like, it's this weird thing where I do not want to be any younger than I am.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Whoop,
All
whoop.
right.
Keltie?
Well, on that note, I've been here, girls. I've been here. It's great. I love it. I think. I don't know. Anyway, okay, thank you very much. And we will see you next
See you next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.